Yeah,
Okay.
right. And let's go live on Facebook. Well, that was quick. We are
Right.
officially live. All right. Well, hey everyone, it's Shayla Boyd-Gill, the Luxe Your Business mentor and the creator of the Lux Scaling System. And guess what? This is day number 3 of our speaker week for the Luxe Your Business Experience 2023. Today, I have another amazing guest for you. This is one of our sponsors for the Luxe Your Business Experience. And we have Venise Dixon, who is the owner of Indulgence Health. Woo, woo, woo. She's like one of my Marylanders. She's with me, right? Venise and I have known each other for a very long time. And I'm so excited that she jumped on board and decided to be one of our sponsors this year. So, Venise, let you introduce yourself to everyone and tell us one fun thing about you.
Okay. Hello, everyone. I'm Venise Dixon. I'm owner of Indulgence Health. It's a brick and mortar wellness space located in Bowie, Maryland. And one fun thing about myself, well, a lot of people don't know, and they're starting to find out that I am actually a belly dance instructor and enjoy bringing the party to people through fitness and dance. So that's also a space that's a part of Indulgence Health and with our event. So we could talk more about that. Yeah.
So what's really cool is, Venise, that's where we met,
Yes,
on the dance floor.
on the dance floor. Shake the
And so
groove.
when a lot of times when people do see us together and we mention that, they're like, what? Belly
Mhm.
dance? Oh, belly dancing? They can probably see it on Venise more than they can see it on me. I'm very reserved. I'm like, okay, yeah, I used to do that. But that
Yes.
is where we
And
met.
it's great at it.
Okay, we were pretty good at it. I think we were pretty, we were performing and all of that stuff, right? But we learned some really great things while we were belly dancing. And I paid attention to Venise in the way that she was moving, and she paid attention to me. And here we are, we're still together, joined at the
Mhm.
hip.
Mhm. Pun intended.
So what I really love, Denise, is the work that you're doing. It's all about helping people and empowering people to be able to heal themselves. And when we think about that, of course, someone can say, we've had enough snake oil out here where people will say,
Mhm.
I can heal you. That's not what you're saying, right?
Mhm. Nope.
What is a myth, one myth or something that people have a hard time believing when it comes to being empowered to heal themselves? What's something that people don't believe when you have that conversation?
Um, I think that the hardest hurdle, which I guess you could say is a myth, is for most folks when you're dealing with a holistic way of healing is the time frame. So many of us have illnesses or something that's making us sick that has taken years for us to acquire it. And because of how medicine makes us think that, you just pop a couple pills and it should, voila, you're healed. They come to holistic treatments with that same mindset of, okay, I took your tea or I took your capsules and or your tincture, I did I was doing the core exercises or whatever it is that you're trying to give them knowledge on, and they don't understand why is it not working after 2 days or maybe a week at the most, if you're helping them. So that is the myth. I wish people would really understand that your body needs time to heal on its own. And the whole purpose of the holistic ways is to give your body that opportunity to actually be in a driver's seat. And the herbs and everything are just kind of like the accessories to it. It's the power steering windows, and it's all those other things that helps make the car ride, more fun and enjoyable. So
I like the
yeah,
analogy.
yeah.
I like the analogy because this applies to your health, but it also applies to business. A lot of
Mhm.
people want, if we were to sum it up, they want instant gratification.
Yes.
It's I have a headache, I take some medicine, it goes away.
Mm-hmm.
If that's the way that the body really functioned, if things were instant, if there was instant gratification around the health, we wouldn't have the health system, right?
Exactly. Mm-hmm.
We wouldn't have the diseases that we have. So the body is telling us there is a problem. And what you're saying, Venise, is there's solutions, but the solutions take time to
They
work.
do.
It's
Yep.
not you don't just push a button, because you didn't just push a button to get there.
Mm-hmm.
So you're not going to just push a button to get away from this. So, I'm curious, you have your health center, and you
Mm-hmm.
have a lot of people that are coming into this health center. They may come in and say, I want to get this massage service, but there are other underlying issues that they may have.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm curious to know, do you see this more so in people that are in high level corporate positions or business owners? Are you seeing more illness or stressors on that audience, or that group of clients?
Yeah. Mainly, which, unfortunately, mainly because it's still that audience that, even though they're the most stressed and have all of these underlying conditions, they are actually also the ones who seem to care and be interested in improving their health. So it's like they know they should be doing something, and they're taking the time to say, I want to make myself a priority. So they do come and try to figure out what should they be doing. Like I said, the main problem though is it usually takes more than one session to even get them to start saying everything that they've been doing wrong, because first they'll come off and it's like, well, I run, or, how's your water? Well, I drink water, I get about 5 cups, whatever. They
Yeah.
try to give you all this stuff because it's still that corporate professional people mindset of always want to look good. And it's like, I'm not here to judge. We're here to figure out, you came here for a reason versus going to your usual doctor. So let's just leave all the facade. Let's put the
Let go,
facade to the
take
side.
off the mask, right? Take
Yes.
off the mask.
Take off the
And
mask.
I think this is something that, and I want to speak directly to women entrepreneurs, especially the women that will be attending the Luxe Your Business Experience.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of women are used to wearing a mask when it comes to being business owners, because you have to show up as if everything's put together. Your business looks good, your brand looks good, you look good, but you may feel like crap.
Yes.
And what I want to tell many of you is, you may be focusing on, let me scale this 6-figure business, but you won't have the longevity that you need to scale this business if you don't take care of the vessel that's needed to lead the business. And so that's one of the reasons we have Venise that will be at the Luxe Your Business Experience, because she's going to be sharing with you some of the tools that her clients are using to be able to heal, to feel better, and to be able to have the longevity that they need to be able to do business, right?
Right.
I think you and I are both about the same age. We're about to hit the 50. I got gray hair, guys, but don't be fooled, okay? So next year, we're going to hit the 50, and we're seeing so many people our age that are struggling with their health. And I see, even as entrepreneurs, more women are struggling with their health at younger ages than what I expected to see. I thought, people get beyond 50, 60, 70s, they're going to be struggling, but I'm seeing women in their 30s and 40s that are stressed. They are highly stressed.
Out. I've had several clients,
their bodies are reacting to it.
Yeah. High blood pressure is, it's a lot of lifestyle changes that would need to be made. And it sounds easier said than done, but it can be done. and you can still live, still be your high powered, corporate self. But also find a lot of caregivers are,
Oh, that's big.
yeah, caregivers are really starting to feel the brunt of the stress of taking care of everybody in their family. They may, in addition to, they might still be working a high powered job, but they got to take care of their elderly parent, or maybe there's kids that's, still living at home, whatever the case may be. But a lot of caregivers are coming in as well.
So we have the sandwich generation.
Yeah.
We're taking care of both sides, and
Mm-hmm.
we're attempting to take care of ourselves and attempting to take care of our clients.
Mm-hmm.
So
it's
something
yeah.
has to give. Let's talk just a little bit about, especially if we're working. So someone like myself, working as
Mm-hmm.
a coach or a mentor, I'm in front of the computer for many
Mm-hmm.
hours of the day, talking to people, interacting and engaging with people.
Mm-hmm.
How do you, when you see people on your massage table, for example, how is sitting or being at a computer all day
Mm-hmm.
impacting the health of women and men when they're
Mm.
coming into your space? What are you noticing?
Weak cores. I've seen some of the weakest cores lately on men and women. Poor circulation from sitting. The knees are, as soon as their knees start hurting, the doctor won't tell them it's arthritis. No, you might just actually have poor circulation. You need to get up, stretch, move around, move your hips. I'm seeing a lot of congestion, lymphatic wise, from in the lower extremities, and the hips, thighs, legs, calves, everywhere, feet, just because people are working from home now, and they're working and sitting more hours than they were even sitting when they were going into the office. So it's, and then they come in, they want me to work out, whatever, real quick, and then they go right back to doing the exact same thing.
Same habits, right?
The exact same habits.
I mean, I've even noticed it for myself. I have to consciously say, get up, Shayla, go do something, walk around. And even me saying, well, I'm going to do my walk in the morning. Some people have the belief of, I get the exercise done early in the morning, and it still doesn't matter because you're sitting all day. So
Sitting
that
all
effort
day.
in the morning, it was cute. But what could we do during the day? What are some easy things that busy people could do during the day? Like one tip, one thing they could do during the day. Just, is it a reminder? Is it something they could do at the desk? What's one thing they could do?
I definitely would set a reminder. Some people do need to be nudged to, so like if you have your, a lot of people have the Apple watches or the Apple like watches or whatever, or even on your cell phone, something, put a reminder on to get up every hour, I would say, or every hour and a half, and actually do some stretching. Like, you have to move your hips. I mean, our core and our hips and our feet are, our foundation. And so, and it's a whole mind body connection. So a lot of times, if you keep having recurrent areas that are hurting, there may be something even beyond the physical piece that's there for that person on why they can't, just do something simple as, get up and, do a back stretch, or do a forward fold, or stick their leg out to the side and move it around, or, do the dollar, 1, 2, go around, do the wine, or whatever, whatever it is, something they need to do to, actually have a lunch. Like you would have lunch if you went into the office, take a lunch. That's really a big tip right there. Take a lunch, but walk with the lunch or do something, so movement. And I'll show a lot of this at the event in September. A lot of things I'm going to talk about, a lot of things I'm going to be sharing is going to have the word flow in it. That's my big word. That's my word. That's been still trying to find a way to brand it. I can't just brand flow, but flow is going to be in there, because really flow is the key for all of us, all our health. It's just like, if you let yourself get stagnant, pain is coming. So we have to keep flowing.
Simple as that.
So simple as that.
I like that. And the flow is energy. It is important. And we will make sure we include flow at the Luxe Your Business Experience 2023.
Yes.
And as a matter of fact, since we're all about scaling and money, maybe we'll use Dollar Wine as our break song. And we'll have Venise guide us in the dollar.
Okay.
I think that would be really fun. Now I need to tell my event planner, like, make sure we get that song in there. And those are the breaks. We need to make sure we get it in, and we're going to get dollar sessions for moving our hips during our break so that we don't get
keeping the flow going. Keeping the flow going.
A little flow, right?
Right.
A little flow. Awesome. Well, I am so excited that you will be a part of the Luxe Your Business Experience 2023. Venise, I really appreciate you agreeing to be one of our sponsors. And so if you're coming to the event, make sure that you visit Venise. Go in the corner and talk to her, and she will talk all about the flow of your body with you. We may sneak you up there and give you a few minutes to talk on the stage so you can tell everyone some things, especially during the breaks. But go and check out Venise. She'll have some goodies for you in your Luxe swag bag. And for those of you that are new, you've not heard about the Luxe Your Business Experience 2023, where you been? Okay. So September 14th through 16th, we do have the Luxe Your Business Experience in Scottsdale, Arizona. This event is specifically for six-figure women entrepreneurs. We love to have you in there if you're between $100,000 and $500,000 in revenue. This is a sweet spot for you. If you're a coach, consultant, agency owner, or somewhere in that realm, this is going to be great for you. I will be talking about the 250K crisis, the thing that you need to avoid in your business. It is a conversation that needs to be had, and not enough people are saying anything. So you need to get into this room. You've heard some of the other speakers that we'll have. We have one more speaker we're interviewing tomorrow, so make sure that you pay attention, but get in the room. It's application only. If you have questions, please be sure to hit me up in Messenger or email me, Shayla@ShaylaBoyd-Gill.com, and we'll talk soon. All right, everyone. We'll talk to you later. And I am going to remember how to leave Facebook. Bye, Facebook.
Bye.